Welcome everybody out to another edition of Weird Wednesday. This might be an R-rated version, I'm guessing, from from our discussions right before going air. So right now we're going to get things started. I'm of course Used Toy or John House, and joining me as always, Daryl House or Suburban Hobo. How you doing, Daryl?
I have had a wonderful day so far. I played tennis again this morning. I'm in Florida, and it's getting just beautiful out, and I'm just having a great day. This first story, John, it captured my imagination immediately. And I'm going, ooh. So anyway, there's a restaurant in China. It seems that they specialize in serving male genitalia.
Ooh.
I know, it makes my knees knock down.
Where do they get that?
Well, I will tell you, holding aloft a half-meter-long horse penis, Chef Zhao Shan confidently declares it the most delicious of the ingredients in a Chinese hot pot of male genitalia, one of the many supposed Asian remedies to boost the libido. Yeah. Penises and testicles from donkey, goat, dog, bull, and deer, the other donors to the $250 feast, are laid out on a kitchen table like a sorry-looking row of odd-sized sausages. The horse texture and the flavor are both very good. It's also good for health, says Zhao, the chef, who's been preparing male organs since he was 13, using skills handed down in his family for several generations. He says eating penises and testicles to make a man enjoy a wonderful sex life. Yeah. I was thinking about stuff there, but some of the descriptions of these people that pay $250 to come to this dinner, of exotic stuff, although they normally sell it. So they're saying the first to emerge were steaming hot, and the slices slightly shriveled compared to the raw are the goat and the bull penises. Now the bull, having curled into a squid-like ring from the heat, had a familiar beefy flavor, but with a firm texture, not easy to swallow.
All right, well, in a related story.
Oh, it's not just me X-rated today. I'm jumping on the bandwagon.
Teen Carla Farmer steals penis cream and deep throat desensitizing spray from mall. The first line from the Huffington Post column was too funny. It says, for someone who's no hardened criminal, these charges can be tough to swallow. Security at a South Carolina mall caught this girl, 18 years old, with an assortment of novelty sex products from Spencer's earlier this month. She had shoplifted rock-hard erection cream, handcuffs, and deep throat desensitizing spray. According to the reporter here, she'd also had apparently shoplifted several pairs of sexy panties from Victoria's Secret. If she's convicted, she could face up to $5,000 or up to 3 years in prison.
I never even heard of some of that stuff.
That's what I said. We might have an R-rated version today.
And you could get this at the mall?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think America is so focused on sex anymore that we're missing, the issues. Maybe that's the problem in Congress. I'm not sure. But here's another crazy. Police said, this is up in Waterbury, Connecticut. Police said a 22-year-old local man was being held for evaluation in a psychiatric unit after a resident told police she found the naked man in her yard making sexual contact with her pit bull.
Ew.
Ew, I know. The man who has not been identified or charged then led police through a chase through the Bunker Hill neighborhood. They said he was acting very erratically and screaming about Ebola and the end of the world, adding that the man told the resident he was the Antichrist and that he had given her dog Ebola. The resident then retrieved a gun, used it to detain the man until police arrived. They at some point, the woman fired a warning shot into the ground to stop the man from advancing towards her. When police arrived, the guy took off and led the cops for a couple of miles through the backwoods and wooded areas, where he was subdued, apprehended, and transported to St. Mary's for a psychiatric evaluation. Police received multiple complaints as the man ran naked through the residential areas. They continue to investigate the incident on a warrant charging the man with fourth-degree sexual assault, cruelty to animals, and the second-degree breach of peace is waiting to be served on him once he's released from the hospital.
Well, yeah, I've got another sick puppy as well. Teen panty raider Benjamin Hawkins allegedly stole guns and ladies' underwear. He didn't just steal underwear. He stole 500 pair of women's underwear. Why I got such a kick out of this story is because the cops were kind of, after they found him with 5 pairs of underwear on him, they were suspicious, and he said, "Listen, hey, you can search my house, just don't search my bedroom."
Oh.
So the cops got a search warrant, searched his bedroom, and immediately found the underwear and the guns that he had stole along with other stuff. So not brilliant to go, yeah, search my house, just not my bedroom.
Not my bedroom. That's too right. Well, this one I'm getting away from the sex on this one, but this was such a good story. And I guess maybe I'm picking on China. This is my second story out of China today. A drunk Chinese man ordered home from a bar by his angry wife, tried to take a shortcut to save time, ended up falling into a, wait for it, raw sewage tank.
That was like the grandma a couple weeks ago that dropped her teeth in the outhouse.
Yeah, oh, I forgot about her. Well, Shai Fang feared the wrath of his furious spouse so much he decided to cross a usually unused bridge in a bid to shave vital minutes off of his journey. Well, as he made his way over the narrow platform, the woozy 42-year-old who'd been drinking with pals all day had to stop to vomit. Well, he then leaned too far over the railing and he toppled headfirst into a container packed full of human feces. His cell phone submerged in the excrement. He was forced to scream for help until passersby spotted him and called cops. He was eventually hauled out to safety. He ran back to his woohoo home in the eastern Anhui district, dripping with excrement. His livid wife, Lei, 37 years old, then ordered him to sleep outside in their pet dog's kennel. Fang said he had learned a valuable lesson from the incident, adding, "The dog didn't even want to be near me." And the dog went inside.
Nice. Well, for the stupid criminal of the week, a Georgia man is back behind bars after mistakenly sending a text to his probation officer for some weed. "You have some weed?" Brilliant. So, yeah, absolutely. So the probation violation cost him. He was on probation after being sentenced to 15 years in prison for an armed robbery in 2006. So he is probably going back to prison.
Wow. Takes all kinds. These Wicked Wednesdays, they never fail to amuse me. I mean, the crazy things people do. That if it wasn't for you and me, not everybody would know.
Well, that's all I've got for today.
I'm all done. Boys and girls, mommies and daddies, thanks for joining us here on Weird Wednesday at BaloneyBrain.com. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.